London International. A fantastic ship. It's a credit to him. It looks really lovely, and you know, we've got the twins in, no problem at all. And David, thank you for that.
Pleased to see you.
Without your help, we wouldn't be here. But that's David. Charlie is the UK and Ireland salesman for Claydon, and David, well, he's the founder. Jeff. I'll get it right in a minute. Jeff is the founder of this drilling system.
First week after rape, and we always reckon we're going to tidy the black grass up in the rape, but the curb ran out of steam, and some more black grass came late in the rape, and then we got another load of seed, and it was a mat in places, and I was going to spray it off. But then we had this idea of offsetting the drill running on RTK by the width of the basing, 150mm in between, and the same tractor and drill obviously did it, drilled it, and this is the result. And I think we've taken out 85%. There is some black grass obviously because it's in the row, but you might not agree, but I'm going to harvest this crop that's got black grass in it, but I'm still going to get a crop, whereas if I hadn't have done, I would have had a lot of people. This is the result. The trouble was, it's going to run on my own farm. I was trying to sell
Guys, obviously thank you for your patience on the trailer. It's a bit of a trek over here. The plan now, Jeff and I are just going to whiz you through a quick presentation. We're using the village. Traditionally, Jeff was always ploughing the farm here. Tried and played, and she'll tell you in more detail, a bit of min-till, but it's very much a plough-based farm. On the side of the farm, Jeff is also obviously an engineer.
But no, thank you all very much for coming out and seeing us today. It's a great pleasure to show you what we're doing as a company and to have your valuable time, because we're all busy people and it's lovely to see you. I must apologise for a start for the trailer, highly embarrassing. We thought we got the PA on there sorted out, obviously it's not. It's going to go in rubbish bin, we'll have to get a decent one on there, I think, so we can talk to you as we go along. But on the trip over here, it was really interesting because we saw David's crops at London looking brilliant. We saw a bit of black grass and we saw other crops established in the more conventional way. When we left London, we saw some spring beans which were put in on a conventional cultivated plough-based system, and we could see we've had very little rain and they've come up a bit patchy and they're a bit unlevel. As we came back in 2002, 2001, I lost money for the first year in farming. Wheat at £60 a tonne, it wasn't difficult. And with all the ploughing we were doing, it was costing too much. But what we've also found is that if we keep it simple, the last word, is it stupid or silent? I don't know. But the KISS principle is what we work on. And we have the harvester, and we start at harvest time, cutting the straw and chopping it, spreading it on the field, doing a good job with the combine harvester. It's our first cultivation. So do a lovely job with that, and the job is dead easy from there on. We then chase over with a straw harrow to help chit a few weeds, knock a few copperleaf and rape plants off, expose a few slugs, and start the weeds growing, and then spray them off, drill the crop straight into those stubbles, roll it, and then carry on as normal till next harvest. Fertiliser and sprays, fungicides, and that's a normal situation. So our system is very short. On our farm, we're doing 103 hours to establish 1,000 acres of crop with one tractor. So when you look at that, that's the drilling tractor and that's all the hours it does. There are two older John Deeres that do about 250 to 300 hours each to follow up with the rolls and the fertilising and so forth. So we're not spending a tremendous amount of time out there to plant.
But don't stop. Bloody brilliant.
Ollie runs our design department, so I work under Ollie to come up with this with Jeff. Driven, I'm sure, as everybody has said, by the demand for bigger drills, increasing output. So we've made this to go up to 8 metres wide. At the moment we just do 6 and 8 inch
So we had to build a new grain store out there for another 250,000. So money's in the background.
Only the price of one of your drills.
We wonder where the money goes. So then also what we did, because the planners were here and they said, oh, we don't like you using the small roads up from the bottom of the village there, we had to put a new road in from the main road which you've just come down. So the yard is sort of probably around here nearly £1 million worth of investment to make things happen. So you can see we've spent a lot of money here to get it right. We're not really into heavy engineering. All of the stuff we have made off-site, like the laser cutting, all of the heavy heating processes for making the tines are done in Sheffield. They come here and it's very much a very nice assembly area and factory, which just basically assembles, gets the machine PDI, ready to go to the customer, and then it goes to the customer. We have the farm here to show everybody how well it works. And we can make any drill we want. We can go for a 3 metre drain only drill, that's the one to the back corner there.
hydraulics, it's got everything on there so they can properly test it without using a tractor. It's about as expensive as a tractor, wasn't it? As well?
Nearly, yeah. And this used to be our grain store many years ago, and next door was our workshop. Next door is an area of about 40 feet square, and most of the yielder meters were made next door, and we had a mezzanine floor put in and they were shipped, and all the spares, and we operated out of that small work area with some offices. We always made the roads then, and that was where the Claydon enterprise started. With the furrow crackers, this end was still a grain store, and we used the old black shed over the way to store the furrow crackers in.
Fantastic tractor driver.
Just get a better track.
They're
a bit hot then, brother, mate.
Yeah, they're quite good.